Good morning, it's Wendy Jacobs here with another quick video message. And guys, this morning I want to talk to you guys about receiving more love in your relationships. Now, why would I want to speak about this? Well, often relationships start to break down when we start to feel that we're not loved, when we start to have that experience of just feeling a little bit empty in our relationships and not having the emotions that we want. And I'm going to give you a different perspective this morning because I want you to notice just how much love there is in your relationships. Now, you might not totally agree with me here, but I want you to take the exercise that I'm going to share with you this morning and use it intentionally in this relationship that you're currently in, and notice if over the course of the next week you start to experience more love in your relationship. And if as a result of that exercise you do, then I encourage you to keep doing it. And if you don't, then you can always just go back to the way that things were before watching this video. Okay? So, just because somebody gives you something does not necessarily mean that you are receiving it. Often people in relationships miss the fact that they are being given love. And that's because they're not actually recognizing that it's love that they're being given. People show love in various ways. They show it through affection. They show it through compliments. They show it through help. They show it through checking in on you. They could possibly show it through taking you somewhere, sending you a message. There are many, many, many ways that people show their love, their care in relationships. But often, as the recipient of love, we're looking to receive that love in a really specific way. And when we don't receive it in that specific way, we can actually spend our time in our relationships not feeling loved at all. And this can be a huge problem for various reasons, for obvious reasons, because if we're not feeling loved in our relationship, then most of us will start to feel empty, start to seek that feeling of love elsewhere, start to feel helpless, and really start to feel depleted and not completely fulfilled. Passion dies and a whole lot of things. The communication starts to break down, and the ripple effect of that is just extensive. So I really want you to pay attention this morning. I want you to notice how much love is being given to you in your relationship. Okay? And this is the exercise that I'm going to set out. This week, I want you to be a detective. That seems to be one of my favorite words, a detective. I want you to start noticing the love that you're being given in your relationship. This love that you're being given can be given to you in ways that you haven't noticed before. So really subtle. So you're really going to have to intentionally, the intention here is to look for signs of love. And when you notice it, I want you to capture it like you would with a camera, like capture it and take it into your heart and say to yourself, that's love. Okay? So the ways that this might show up in your life this week, for example, will be things like you may be given a cup of tea. That's love. Take it in. You might be smiled at. That's love. Take it in. You may be asked, how's your day, honey? That's love. Take it in. You may have someone make lunch for you. That's love. Take it in. You may have someone send you a message. That's love. Take it in. I want you to notice all the acts of love that have been given your way in your relationship this week. I do not want you to sit there telling yourself that you are not loved. Because what happens is the more we tell ourselves that, the more we start to notice and the more we start to feel that we are unloved or that we don't feel loved, because that is the intention. That's the lens through which we're looking at our relationships with. But when we shift for just a moment and we make the intention to look for love, and when we see it, we really take it in and milk it. We feel it in our nervous system. At first, it might feel really weak. You know, if you've spent a long time not feeling loved in your relationship, then it might not feel all that great. So it might feel a little weak, but take it in. To add to this, for some of my clients, I actually ask them to write it down, to just have a piece of A4 paper or a journal that they're keeping with themselves this week and notice all the acts of love that's coming their way. If you're still struggling, ask your friends to help you out. Sometimes our friends will see things that we don't, and they might go, that's love, honey. Right there, that's love. And for the first time in your life, you might start to notice the love that you're being given in a way that you've never noticed it before. But more than anything, I want you to receive it. Really receive it. Take it in. Your ability to receive love will affect all those around you. When we feel loved, we're at our best. We're able to access our highest selves. We're able to live at our potential, and we feel abundant. From this place of abundance, not only is love overflowing, but generosity is overflowing, and all the positive emotions that we have within us. And when we operate in life from that space, our life is just magical, absolutely magical. And nothing may have shifted, nothing at all, except the fact that you decided to intentionally look for love in your relationship this week. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Leave me a comment if you like. Click like, let me know that if this has added value to your life. If you'd like to know more, just reach out, either comment below, send me a private message. Take the exercise this week, guys. Live consciously and filled with love. Goodbye.